under here. Now, I mean, even if he was actually squeezing, my body motion would be here anyway. But that's where you go when they do this. So what you're going to do by coming up underneath is relieve a little pressure. Look here, right here. Okay? Pull. We all know what this feels like. Okay? Well, what I'm doing is I've got a shoulder out of the socket here and I can break this wrist. Okay? Or you can just set it like that and just hold it there. Okay? Now I take his one. Of this. When you reach under, stop so they can see what's going on.
When it's working.
You see where my elbow is?
Yeah.
Now he's going to be going this way. So what you want to do is you got to get both feet off the ground and come down with your elbow. Right there. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Okay? So you're here, he goes to hit you. Oh, damn. Okay. All right? Here. Now you notice how his body's turned into mine? Everybody know Hicho here? Hicho, that's this, right? So as he goes to turn, you take the side of your nerve out. Okay? That's all it takes at that point. Now, believe it or not, he has a hard time moving because of the way his neck is. Plus, I've still got everything free. Okay? So once again, it's just a question of timing. Ouch. Okay? I'm closing my hand real tight. Okay? To repeat something that is well-known information, Koto-ru, this arm is straight and you're more square to the opponent. Or excuse me, sideways to the opponent. Yoko-ru, this comes over here and this is diagonally here. So this is going to be here today. He punches, step back, 1, 2. Thank you. Okay? I'm not going to hit you, don't worry about it. Okay? Everybody that's ever been hit with one of these knows how much they hurt. So it's here, 1, 2. Okay? If that happens to come up, there's all kinds of things you can do. We're going to use that in just a second, okay? We would do the block, and we get in here and we would hit him and he'd fall down and that'd be the end of the story. Unfortunately, in the real world, generally here's what's going to happen. Even if you do the nerve strike in the arm, here, that's going to come up. And when that does, you see where this hand is? Watch this, okay? 1, 2, 3. See what I'm doing to his head? This is a little more violent than what you maybe are used to, but it hurts. Turn. Okay? Okay, even the big guys. Drop your white hit here, push. See, that has a tendency to keep him from going anywhere. Grab here, pull, push. Okay? Okay, and he has to pull here, and if I don't do anything, he'll... Okay. What you can do is you can use your own arms to influence his motion. See that? Because his shoulders are connected to it. So, by doing various movements, okay? All right? I can go ahead and take him down without really having to work very hard. Okay? Now he gets a broken neck. Can you feel your neck break? Okay, with the arm. No? Be still up. Do your Steven Seagal imitation. In real life, it's generally like right here. You don't have time to watch. I like the elevator. That's cute. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're here. As he comes in to do the throw, you just take this here, and you just take your fingers and you stick it right here in his throat. Right here where this V is. This goes here, this goes here. That's what we're doing. Regular block. Slide in. You're aiming for the lower ribs. Now, in his case, what I'd probably do is do this. Just take the arm out. As long as you're there, what's the heck? I'm going to get a multi-gyaki. Boom. Okay? Once again, if I walk through, he may roll out of it. Okay, if he's standing up, he can grab, see, he can grab my back here. Watch it, let's go. Isn't that nice? Okay, no. Okay, here. Okay. I missed you. I want it. All right. Okay. Trying to drop my hands. Okay. How about that? Very, very quick, very subtle move. All right. Okay. Whoops. Depending on how much force is, if he's got a lot of force on it, he'll go down without me doing anything other than that. Okay? And just lead it around. Okay? Okay? Snap. Okay? And so that pulls the arm right up. So it's just here. 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 Boom. Now, didn't hit him, obviously, with my head because we like Mike. He's going to take me to lunch later, and if I beat him up, I have to go hungry. So, the motion is here. Oh, sorry. Minor detail. She can do that, by the way. As he goes to punch, he's going, oh, I'm sorry, you didn't want to hit me, did you? Okay? So it's just here, he punches, 1, 2, and this swings right into here, 3. And he will go down, because you're using your heel, right? Bad guy, assuming he's nervous. Great. He grabs me, he throws a punch. 1, 2. Now, you got another bad guy over here. Okay. See? Hey, look at here. How about that? Put it over here now, okay? Right. Just 1, 2. Which is buck. Everybody's seen that. Great. Fine. Okay, everybody's going, wonderful. Or you can do it this way. Here. Here. Okay, you just punch into them. Both arms. Okay, a little cross kick to the left. All right? Not much to it. This, by the way, this doesn't hurt. Okay? It's just here. Grab for me, okay? Okay? Same type thing. I'm going to come up the other way. Okay? All right? Okay? By the way, if you put it this way, put it down, it won't bend that way. It's going to stay put. Okay? Take the other hand in, too. So just take a split out. It's the same thing if we're standing here and he does one of these things. And I go, pull it down. 90% of the people just saw that fight. Never even see what I saw it did. There you go. 1, 2. There you go. Here, he punches. There it is. Okay. Crane, very good. 1, 2, 3. Stance, just like that. First time. He punches. See this? You slide this up. Now what you're doing, when this comes up here, see that's in front of his eyes? The last thing he's going to expect is an uppercut into his arm. Okay? And then you hit him again with a little more tension. Okay? Back with all this. Okay? Just a block, quick shot to the groin, and down in the throat. What I want to show you, which is a bit strange, I'm going to do the punch, he's going to do the block and the kick to the groin. Here. 1, 2, 3. And all you're doing is you're just popping into his form as it comes in. It's really painful, trust me. Okay, here. 1, 2, 3. It's here. Here. All right? Now, I hit the mat. I didn't hit his foot, right? Right. Okay, you can also do it this way from the one we did before lunch. A little hook shot to the wrist. So it's here, here, there. Okay? It's just here. So when we're here, watch this. Here. Hey, that looks good. Here. Now I'm kicking him in the thigh. You actually just comes up once again, straight in. Nothing, you know, none of this. None of that. Okay. You can walk towards me, just straight here. Okay, fine. And believe me, that's generally what happens if they don't get time to like grab my wrist. They can't draw on the sword, right? All I have to do is drop back into Bobi no Kama here. Okay, look at there. One of the differences is here. Okay? So from here, okay? What I want to do, let's go to the position where he's got this headlock on. Okay, what I'm going to do from here, you see this free hand? Grab here and fall. Oh, look where my elbow landed. Isn't that convenient? There. Okay? But these little parries you've seen me do here, so you can see the technique I'm doing, I can manage to do this. Okay? And you throw the knife down, so still alive. I squeeze my legs. Okay? So, about this speed, and practice different ways of hitting the nerves. Okay? And later on, when he's moving a little quicker, okay? It won't make any difference. I'll just go ahead and fairly quick. It's easy to do. All right? See people start leaning. You see him kind of getting ready to go. You look like one of these jet airplanes with a runway center on top. Now you're just standing here. If anything, you want to lean back, because if you're leaning back, what's his reaction going to be? Oh, it's fun. Then come back in, but do it suddenly. Using the Shikai, I can't believe it hurts a lot. If you don't like it, just follow up here. I haven't hit anything vital, but trust me, he's finished. at that point. He's not. Goodbye. So, by the way, these hurt. We're not going to do a lot of it. But it's just here. Okay. And it may go off when it hits the ground, depending on the type of weapon it is, but it's not going to go off when you're going in because his hand opens. It has to. All right. And then from here, you can, if you want to do what I did is I just went 1, 2. Just got in second. Very simple, very relaxed. You can drop it from here. All right. This part's fine, I guess. Here. Now, reach up and take it. He moves after I do this. It doesn't matter. Okay? I just shift my elbow again. Now, I'll show you an easier way to do this. Because you're not always going to be in a position where you can, do something like this. So from here, just do this. Okay? That's all you have to do. Now, if you'll notice, I did it kind of quickly. This is pointing here. My knees went down and this came up. Okay? So it's here. Try to do this. Just eat out Nagashi. Show you an easy way to deal with it. As he comes in to do that, that's very painful. Okay? Now all I did was move that far. Okay? The harder he does it, the more it hurts. So as he comes in, there. Okay? All I'm doing, that's all you do. You just stop. From here is hooking into his hand there. Okay? And I do this routine. He goes to reach and I go, whoops. So you have, okay? Your mind kind of wants to follow the silly thing. The other thing you can do, I was doing earlier, which also works, most people when they raise their hands go, ah! Raise them at slightly different speeds. See what his eyes just did? His eyes went. That's what you want to happen! Okay, I just do this. Gotcha. Okay, but you see what happened? His eyes had a tendency to go, wait a minute, there's a hand missing. That's all you need. You don't need a lot. Okay? Etc. You're going to step with your foot. This is real important. And drop this elbow into his arm. So it looks something like that. See my fist here? Now you just drop this over on his arm again. See what it kind of does? And what I'm doing is I'm hitting right here above the elbow. This is a neat little point where you grab somebody and they have a tendency to go down and be very cooperative. Okay, but the critical point here is don't do this. See this doesn't move? Step. Okay? Except, okay? I'm just using a finger in this move. Elbow comes down, step, hit it again, make sure it comes out. Okay? You want to ball, you want to keep throwing. You're higher than that, we're going to do something different, okay? I just do this. This is ukinagashi, it's just with a slightly different angle. Okay? Uh-oh. Down there. Let's go that angle, okay? Let me show you something. Well, just come on back. First way to practice is to thrust here. This comes over here. Shoot hook of the bicep. 1, 2, 3. Moving away from it. Even if that's okay. That still works. See, watch what I'm doing here. The first one we did, my very first movement is he came across with that. Go ahead. So I'm moving away from that man right there. See, I may want to change the technique entirely. Now, the way I did that was I stepped on his foot. And same thing, okay? Boom. He sets his foot down. Okay, as you're coming in, you can hit him if you want to, but just make sure you trap the foot. You might hit him in the solar plexus. He's taking the wind out of his sails. Control where you want him to go. Thank you. Grab. Step through. He can't even hit me from here. All right? No, not good enough. Huh? Now, what we're going to do here, we're going to grab this right here, grab this here, we're going to turn. Okay? So look, here, step out, remember what we did earlier? All right, and down.
Just fall down.
Okay? Thank you.
Same
I
one.
can choke him with his arm. All right, thank you.
Do it.
All right, and we can just crank this right here, take the shoulder out. Okay? Okay. All right? Now you got to do this part. Oh, thank you. This part real slow. Otherwise, that's no problem. Okay, he's in his stance. And what I'm going to do, I'll turn the other way so they can see what okay, just do like this. What I'm going to do is just punch him right there, and he punches with the other hand. Take it out this one down. Okay? And take it down. He does a kick, my chest. How do you do this? One. He pulls his leg back. Now he does a shoot over my head. I come up this one. Two. And take it down. All right, once again, this is a very formalized high practice. So, once again, here is what's on the block. You can do this one. Okay, now he's there, he's working. He pulls it back. Two, this is the part that gives you trouble coming up with this stance. And you just hook this right here. And next. Everybody, that's fairly simple, but once again, this part is what we're doing. Step across here. Take your shoulder outside. Two, three. I've got you moving in this posture. The other way you can hold your hands is to turn them this way. Now, so get in this posture, pull your shoulders in. Okay? Now what I want you to do without raising your shoulders is rotate it out. If you're doing it right, you should feel it in a different part of your forearm. Everybody feel that? If you're not, pull your hands back more. Okay, that's the second position. Now the third position is even worse. You rotate them out this way. It's very similar to doing home gyaku to yourself. Okay? Now the reason for that is all the different pressures will affect, supposedly, your meridian system differently. So if you're doing this and you're trying to stay healthy, you've got one position, two positions, three positions. Okay, so what I want you to do for just a minute is you walk the circle, position one, position two, position three. Okay? Later on, what you'll find out, if, this is the position I was just looking at, right? So if he's holding me here, okay, I'm already in this position. But if I know how to turn the circle, I come right out of it. Okay? And all I did there was to just move. Now obviously, if he applies it correctly, it won't be that easy because he's being nice and stopping. So what I'm saying is, even in the positions that are fairly uncomfortable, if you get used to moving in them, you'll find you have a habit of using circles and spins to come out of stuff that's uncomfortable, which is very important in real life because you're not going to have time to think about it, okay? Very fast. Okay, so try it. What you're doing is 1, 2, 3. Just try it a few times. Try it a punch at me. You can do this. Right here as it comes in, 1, 2, right to the eyes. Same exact posture. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you don't have, once again, just because you're practicing in a circle, that's your conditioning. That'll give you the flexibility and the agility, but that doesn't mean you have to make circles when the guy attacks. Just like in Ninpo Taijutsu, you don't have to, that's fine. Okay? Same thing here. Even though I'm training this way, okay, what I may do when he punches is I may just step out and just come straight in. Okay? And then I can go to whatever technique I'm going to use that for. Okay? Everybody understand? So you're going to train like this, you're going to teach your body to do this, but if you'll notice, once again, shoulders down. You'll notice when I do this, after he punches, right here, my shoulders didn't come up. See, my shoulders down here where it belongs. Okay? If he manages to get his hand up there and get that one out of the way, that's fine. Just come over the top. If you'll notice, I'm already trying to take his balance here. Okay, there's a single palm change right there. Okay? I'm less interested in getting him on the ground than getting him in the eye at that point. Because believe me, anybody ever been poked in the eye?
Right.
If you get hit hard, what's your blood pressure do? You black out. If you don't withdraw. I get to right here, regardless of which way I happen to do it, I just want to. This is a fairly easy pull from this thing. Now, remember a minute ago I had you bringing your hand up this way? That has a tendency to really throw his timing off. Believe me. And if he manages to get it with this hand, he's still wide open to this one. Okay? All right? So all I did was here. I got to here, okay? I just took it this way. Came in that way. Hey, remember this? Well, you're not going to hit me with that because I'll hit you in the eye. You got to drive me back to Washington, though. I got to be working on it. Okay? So if you'll notice, and I'm going to show you, after we do this, I'm going to show you single palm change, which is what I just did. Okay, so all I did was, I went out here first, we do it slow, 1. And what I did was I came up this way. Now I can hit the nerves here in his elbow if I want to. All I'm doing is just sliding this in here. Boom. Even if he manages to get his hand here, I got the next one lined up. Okay? I'm just going to drop hand posture here. Now, rather than sweep this up, I just hit it. Okay? And then go to the eyes. Okay? I'm not going to catch that one, sorry. Okay, but if you'll notice, I'm still using my feet the way I showed you guys. It starts making sense. And he'll tell you this is very uncomfortable in his lower back. And in fact, if I drop with all my weight, it's going to be really bad. Something's probably going to give. Assuming I just don't pull one of these up and do one of these like. You know about this? You know about this. Okay. Yeah, that's have a tendency to do that. I get to here. He might block it. He very well, if he knows what he's doing, to get his hand up there. Okay, puts his hand up there. Right, see? Okay, so now do a different palm change. We'll learn this one in a second, called flying drag. Okay? This is bad. And see, the thing is, gee, I'm pulling some lines of crap out here. Normally when you're in here tight, where's the Wing Chun guy here? He's not here. Okay. The thing is, when you're in here tight, you expect a tight technique. When he blocks that, I'm using a very long technique here. Much harder to deal with. Okay, because it's actually hitting him from the blind side here, and now I can fold these in to get him out of the way. Remember this one there together? Okay? Everybody got it? What I want you to do is put your right hand out. Now, you're walking in a circle. What you do is you step with your left foot forward, and you take your right hand and sweep this way. Okay? If you think about it, it's like this. If he's punching at me, I just do this. Okay? Okay? So we're here, we're walking, we turn, sweep. Okay, so now you're standing with your right hand and your right foot forward, right? Everybody got that?
Right.
Now your left foot goes in front of your right foot, and your left palm goes underneath like this. So everybody get in this position. No. We're here. Should be standing like this. Now you're going to find some people do it this way, some people do it this way. Think of setting your right elbow and your left palm. Now as you step out with your left foot, your left hand comes up and your right hand goes down. Cross it. And you hit me on the circle. Okay, now when you get ready to change, toe in with your right foot, turn, sweep with your left hand. Step up with your right hand goes underneath. Step out with your right, back around the circle. Okay, do that. Okay.
Here, I'll do one in front, okay?
Okay, toe in with your left, sweep. Toe in with your right, and